This could be one of the biggest miscarriages of justice in British history. We're talking about Lucy Letby, the nurse convicted of murdering 7 babies and attempting to murder 7 others. But there are serious questions about the evidence used against her and whether there was ever a crime at all. The Countess of Chester Hospital, where Letby worked, was facing a crisis even before the spike in baby deaths. They were taking on sicker babies, had issues with staffing, and there was even a bacterial outbreak that wasn't disclosed to the defense team. The hospital's problems weren't just ignored, they were swept under the rug as blame shifted to Letby. From the start, the police investigation was based on a shaky foundation. The prosecution built their entire case around the idea that Lucy Letby was present during most of the incidents. This is what's known as the prosecutor's fallacy, where they start with a suspicion and look for evidence to fit it instead of exploring all possible causes. Experts are now coming forward saying there are more plausible reasons for the baby's deaths, like medical complications and poor hospital care. Even the data used in court, like door swipe records, was mishandled. It's now clear that key evidence may have been misrepresented, and yet it wasn't properly disclosed to Letby's defense. Top statisticians have criticized the prosecution's use of numbers, comparing it to past wrongful convictions like that of Sally Clark. In Letby's case, the police even reached out to a statistician who told them they were going about it all wrong, but then they ignored her advice. The lead prosecution expert, Dr. Dewey Evans, even changed his story in court about how baby C died. Initially, he claimed air was injected into the baby's stomach. Later, he suggested it was injected into the bloodstream. This inconsistency is raising red flags among neonatologists who say the theory itself is nonsensical. Lucy Letby's case is now under review, but the inquiry itself is refusing to look into her conviction, sticking to the narrative that she's guilty. More experts are joining the fight, pushing for a proper investigation. Until then, it seems we're left with more questions than answers in what could be one of Britain's most shocking miscarriages of justice. What do you think? Is Lucy Letby guilty, or is this a modern-day witch hunt? Let me know in the comments below.